Hey, fellow XLM holder, how you doing? I am definitely going to be buying more XLM. I'm definitely going to continue to add to my bag, even after the fact that we are up 112% in the last 13 days. Okay. And by the way, this is a little piece of software that costs about $1 a day that you could be using and you could have used to know the perfect time to buy XLM right before it took off and went up 100+%. And I can tell you how you're going to get that if you'll stick around, because that's, yeah, about $1 a day. All right. So here's what we've got going on. There's a lot of things happening. And one of the things, though, that may have gotten past your radar as it relates to XLM is basically PayPal integrates PYUSD. Okay. And so Stella's latest price has gone up. We all know this. So we're getting, sorry, that's Raider. He's excited. He's barking at somebody out front. The recent integration of PayPal stablecoin PYUSD into and onto the Stellar network. Say that really, Stellar network. It is set to expand the PayPal's stablecoin footprint beyond its current presence on Ethereum. So the fact that the PayPal stablecoin PYUSD is coming onto Stellar's network, I think, is definitely one of the reasons. I mean, we all know PayPal, right? And now, are they a huge player in the stablecoin market right now? No, not comparatively to, Tether, USDC, things of that nature. But with the power of PayPal behind them and just that brand alone, that is a big deal. And so I think one of the reasons you're seeing XLM run is because of that. And I think the other reason that you're seeing so much interest in Stellar XLM is additionally the ISO cryptos moving front and center, XRP, XLM, HBAR, so forth. All have been running, by the way. And I mean, if you look at XRP in the last 23 days, it's up 53%, right? I mean, it hasn't done as good as a percentage move up as, say, XLM, up 112+%, but again, moving. And if you kind of zoom back out and you look at what's going on in the market, there's hundreds of billions of dollars of liquidity, money, cash flowing into crypto. The entire crypto market is now a $3.82 trillion market. That is the biggest it's ever been, ever. It's never been that big. And it's up 4% right now, this minute. And you can see capital flowing back. Ethereum is raging back. Remember, all the money flowed into Bitcoin first when Bitcoin just jumped up and went to 123,000, pulled back a little bit to 119. How does liquidity, how does capital rotate through crypto? It comes into Bitcoin first, then we see it into Ethereum, 8.7%. Okay. And then this is as it moves as a whole, how liquidity and capital moves as a whole. And then it starts to move into the major alts, XRP, and the rest. Now, if you take a look at XLM moving up with a bullet on market capitalization, 62% up in the last 7 days. And I think, again, so you've got factors such as Stellar's network integrating PayPal's stablecoin into the network, massive, big piece of news out there as it relates to that. You've got ISO cryptos moving front and center and becoming even more prevalent. And those ISO cryptos are becoming prevalent also in the capacity of the government angle and lining up certain cryptos to be the first adopters and the first kind of approved with these ISO cryptos like XLM, XRP, HBAR, so forth. Okay. And I think that's a big part of the narrative as well. All of it adding up to that, I think that we're going to continue to see XLM run, which is why I'm going to continue to add to my positions and continue to talk about it, right? I think it's definitely one of the top cryptos. And obviously XLM right now has got a tremendous amount of room to run. I mean, just if you look at just XLM, what is it, a $14 billion market capitalization? And if you look at, say, for example, XRP, 180 billion, there's a 13, 14x right there, just to kind of get to the capitalization of XRP as an example. And as we continue to see capital and liquidity flow into all major alts, all major cryptos, A lot of it's going to be filtering into the other ones like Solana's of the world, Trons, Cardano's, again, Stellar, XLM, HBAR, et cetera. And you can see like HBAR right here is up 39% in the last 7 days. Like I said, another ISO crypto. Okay, so all good stuff. All right, so I promised you at the beginning of the video I would show you how you can make even more money in crypto. Well, this is where you can do it. So I have a piece of trading indicator. It literally costs a little over $1 a day to use it. Okay, it gives you buy and sell alerts, and these alerts are the software runs on your iPhone, runs on an Android, it runs on any computer. You can run it as many locations as you want. And more importantly, it gives you that buy and sell alert. So this is a buy alert that came in on XLM 13 days ago, and boom, it started running. So look how early notification you would have got. How would you like to know when to buy, but more importantly, when to sell at the top? Okay, because that's really sometimes what you don't know. You don't know when to buy. You don't know when to sell. And if you know when to buy and you know when to sell, then you can lock in even more profit. Profit is what you put in your pocket, what you put in your bank account. It's what helps you with your family, helps you with accomplish your goals, the things you want to get, the goals you're trying to accomplish. Okay. And literally the software is about $1.15 a day. Quarterly option is the cheapest on a per day basis. There's a link down in the description below this video here on YouTube. If you're watching this on X, link below this video as well. And that link will take you here. There's a discount code down there, SP1. Use that at discount at checkout, and you can get the best price, which is way cheaper than what you see on the screen here. Okay. So 30-day money back guarantee. Boom. You can try the software for 30 days. You don't like it, you get a complete discount. You get a complete refund. Sorry about that. No questions asked. Okay. So give it a look, give it a try. Look, I'm going to challenge you. You came into crypto to do what? To buy crypto, sell crypto, to make money. Oh, and by the way, didn't tell you, you could also use it for stocks. This is Netflix. See the NFLX? This is the Netflix chart. So you can use the software for stocks and for crypto. You're really getting 2 for 1. Okay. But I'll challenge you. What are you doing to help yourself make more money in trading crypto? Are you just doing it blind, or are you just flying blind? Why not take the blinders off, give yourself an added benefit, an added competitive advantage, and know when to buy and know when to sell any crypto or any software and make even more profit along the way. Okay. By the way, I have a massive support Discord behind this where I have live people doing trainings for you. So tomorrow, there's Thursday crypto follow-up questions, Q&A. Next week, every week we have X1 Algo, which is what the name of the software is, trading and information introduction, how do you set it up, how to set up real-time setups, how to set up the alerts, how to do everything. All this is here for you live every single week, a live person doing this. You can ask them questions. They're showing you, they're giving tutorials, and these live classes are also recorded, so you can watch them. So there's a massive community here. You can see, and everything's here for you. So you can ask questions, be involved. Where's the main chat? Right there it is. Chat rooms right here. Share profits, all that kind of stuff. Everything's here for you. Okay. So would love to see you try this out. Links are in the description below. Go get it a look, and you got zero risk here because that 30-day no questions asked money back guarantee. See you.